commentating. Welcome back to the All Juve Cast channel, where it's all Juve all the time. That's right. I'm Alberto, and I'm going to hit you with the news surrounding Juve to April 6th. Okay, and it's basically kicking off with some of the news circulating around Juventus in the summer. It's being said that their plan are starting to be mapped out by everyone involved. Of course, Cherubini, Arriva Bene, and Agnelli and Nedved. Now, everybody is starting to report that there will not be a big summer, based on the fact of the Vlahovic signing that came in January. I actually see things a bit differently, and we'll discuss all the basic navigation points that could form Juventus summer in this video. Now, of course, let's kick it off with Milinkovic Savage. We talked about him yesterday. It's great to hear the contract talks and contacts intensifying, and that was basically confirmed by SMS's agent yesterday. I love hearing that. And not only that, but all the other names that have been mixed by top journalists, including involving Juventus and these midfielders. I see this summer going this way. We will get a high-profile signing. The high profile doesn't necessarily mean big spending in the middle, but you're going to get the highest profile player is going to be in the middle of the pitch. From that move, I see the rest of the mercado being formed, but that's going to be the first one, and it should be the highest priority for Juventus, in my personal opinion. So Milinkovic Savage is not out of the question. I know based on the comments to yesterday's video, some of you were saying Milinkovic Savage is 27 already. We shouldn't look at that player because he's old. If you're calling Milinkovic Savage old, that makes me pretty much a dinosaur, and I don't like it, so please stop. Seriously, for my sake, do not call a 27-year-old player old. Now, Milinkovic Savage, whether it's him or not, I see a high-profile player coming in the middle of the park. There are only few that have his characteristics, though, and are that type of midfielder. But that's the type of midfielder I think we need. Somebody that can drive out of the midfield, okay? A technical player, a dribbler, someone with shooting range. The nice thing about Milinkovic Savage, he adds even more to that than those qualities. Now, outside of that, it starts to get interesting, and I always say the highest profile will come out of the midfield, and then we will work from there. I still say there's no problem financially based on the reports Joe Cappuccino did in a great article that was posted on alljuvecast.com. We are going to be okay, and I believe Agnelli, and we should trust Agnelli. He says we're okay for this season and the next in terms of financials. So highest profile in the midfield, and then we will look from there. Molina from Udinese continues to be monitored by Juventus. 30 million euros is the asking price from Udinese. Moise Kean, what does he have to do with any of this? The fact is Juventus is not impressed, but they have a 2-year loan on the original deal with Everton and then option. Juventus is already trying to break that second-year loan. That's going to complicate things. How does it complicate things? You have Alvaro Morata that Allegri wants to keep around and Juventus wants to keep around. There shouldn't be an issue in lowering the price from Atletico Madrid on that original 35 million euro buyout. That shouldn't be a problem. But the problem is, if you want to go a different direction in how you play and set up, are you going to keep Kean and Morata around? So if you can't lose Kean, Morata might be sacrificed. It's going to be interesting, but it's going to cause issues. Sandro, we talked about Luca Pellegrini potentially going out on loan, and the reason that would be is not because of what Luca Pellegrini's done, but the fact that Juventus is going to be stuck with Sandro because he might not opt out of his contract, which includes another season. Next season will be Sandro's final season of the contract. Juventus wants to break it, but the player might not break it. So that might leave your hands tied. That's why you might see Luca Pellegrini go out on loan. And the reason that would be is so that they can actually get somebody to bolster the left back and just have to deal with Sandro, because financially, I don't think Juventus is ready to just take that hit with only one season around. They might bite the bullet and just say, okay, we'll send Luca out on a loan and we'll keep Sandro around, but still bolster it with a starter left back. So it sucks for Pellegrini, but that's the case, and it looks like Juventus is going to be getting a midfielder and a left back 100%. In terms of center backs, Milinkovic from Fiorentina enters the discussion. He's been in the discussion for a whole year, and Juventus has been monitoring him the entire time. Now you've got him on a contract till 2023 with Fiorentina, but there's a 15 million euro release clause. That is perfect if you're going to make a high profile splash in the middle of the park. You get him for 50 million euros. Chiellini's on his way out. Not only that, but you have Gatti that can come in that you've already picked up in January. So there you go. You also have Rugani, who's actually played very, very well this season, and he's under contract to Juventus till 2024. So this is how these outside pieces start to look and start to shape everything for Juventus. The forward situation, that's why Keane complicates things, but it starts in the midfield for me. The summer plan for Juventus, highest profile player will be in the middle of the park. I don't care about this report saying that the Vlahovic deal kind of shuts things down. I don't think so. You'll get a big splash in the middle of the park, and from there, we're going to build on some of these moves. Swap deals are in plays, and then possibly loan deals on outgoing guys in order to bring players in. Artur falls under that. You're not going to see that player moved based on what he stands Juventus. I don't see anybody willing to buy him for the amount we would need to make that move make sense. But loans are definitely in play. Now, everybody bringing up Arthur. Is there any way Arthur can be moved for Milinkovic Savage? Sorry, likes Arthur. Maybe he can be involved. I think the first thing Juventus is going for is Milenkovic Savage and the will of the player. This is how Arrivabene and Cherubini have been cooking since the get-go. So look for that first. Lock in the player, lock in the terms, lock in the desire from him and the will, and then let's see, and then let's tackle Lotito, which is a complete different beast. Okay, but this is how I think it's going to shape up. Highest profile in the middle, and then we go from there. But enough about what I think. What do you all think, Juventini? You know what to do. Drop your thoughts and questions, anything, comments in the comment section of this video. I love mixing it up with you, and I can't wait to hear what you think on all this news. Of course, I'm going to be with you every day as we get up to the match day live, as we get ready for Cagliari this weekend. So until next time, Finoallafine, Forza Juve, ciao tutti.